Good evening, folks. It's time, and with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a grand solar minimum update Wednesday, November 12th, 1 a.m. Mountain Time 2020. The models are in. It's a sin. The Northeast is going to be obliterated continuously through mid-February, but the big news is the Wu flu. Confirmed deaths above 1,100. Not only that, Andrew Yang ends his campaign. And so does Michael Bennett, whoever they are. Keep calm. It's boom time. Storm to hammer portions of the northern U.S. with blizzard-like conditions. That means winter is still here. Arctic blast to grip the northern tier of the U.S. with the coldest air of the season. A reason to be pleasing. Or not. It's going to be cold. In the wake of a disruptive winter storm expected to track across portions of the plains and Midwest, a powerful Arctic front will surge southwest from Canada, ushering in the coldest air of the season for some. There's your Wednesday through Friday. Hello. Chilio. Update. Blizzard warning issued for Wednesday in Red River Valley. Wind gusts may reach 45. That's been reduced. It was 50 when we started the show. Fargo, the National Weather Service issued a blizzard warning that will be in effect from 5 a.m. to 3 p.m. Wednesday, February 12th, when winter storm will sweep across the valley, plunging temperatures and wind gusts as high as 45 miles per hour. Who knew? We did. Bitter cold. Now you do. Block it. Snow on the way. Winter weather advisory issued for Kansas City metro area. Looking bleak through Friday. The National Weather Service has issued a winter weather advisory for much of the Kansas City metro area. KMBC 9 viewing area. The advisory begins Wednesday morning for most of the area, lasting through midnight Thursday, which will be their snow day. The National Weather Service in Kansas City said the storm will spread across eastern Kansas into Missouri on Wednesday morning, lingering through Wednesday night. And that's their plight. It's not quite the first boom. Winter storm to bring snow and cold air to parts of PA. Hey. I grew up there. And it'll be chilly. Flooding reported across the south as heavy rains caused levee breach in Mississippi. And cops were hurt. Apparently they crashed. Threat for heavy rain and severe storms continue across the south. Who knew? Several storms moving from the southern plains into the Ohio Valley through midweek. Could be a tweak. And will continue the threat for heavy rainfall. Why is this not centered? And flash flooding. The greatest risk for severe storms come Wednesday into Wednesday night from the Tennessee Valley to the Gulf Coast to the north. Winter precipitation and some slick travel will streak into the Central Plains and the Northeast. Take a look at the blizzard warnings up here. Good times. North, South Dakota, Missouri. Winter storm watches and warnings through a strip for almost 2,300 miles from Mexico up into New York, where many don't even eat pork. Here's your models. They're not schmodels. They're just mathematical. So if we just go Wednesday through your Thursday, there you go. Boom. You got snow. Upstate. Northeast. Boom. A little bit more building into West Virginia there Friday, Saturday. And then another system will add insult to injury. But there is no snow forecast here for the South Kakalaki area. So that's been canceled. UK snow warning upgraded to amber. A danger of life. Much heavier snow than originally forecast will bury large swaths of the UK today, February 11th, prompting the UK Met Office to upgrade the snow warnings to amber, a danger to life. Let's check the models and check this danger to life. It's like an inch or two. Some areas, wow, they will get buried. Holy schmerried. Keep your panties on. Winter is not over. Like a plover, it will bury you. when you least expect it. Incredibly rare snowfall blankets, Baghdad and Karabakh, Iraq. Holy smoking crack. Those are palm trees. If you can seize. And also, if you can see the graph here, we're looking at Greenland. Mass ice balance. In the last 3 days, we've had, 7 plus 6 kilotons. That's 12, 13, 15 kilotons in 3 days. 15 kilotons. That's thousands, 15,000 tons. Total snow mass for the northern hemisphere, excluding the mountains, is going up so vertically, it's almost has an erection. And that's tonight's first boom. I hope the kids are in bed. Sea ice thickness increasing vertically. Also apparently getting very aroused by the fact that it's the largest extent of ice in decades. It's even encroaching Iceland. And we have 2.5 months of building. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 weeks. Times 7, that's like 70 days. That's a couple days, as far as I'm concerned. Atlanta fire captain suspended without pay for rushing to a burning house to save a 95-year-old woman. That is against protocol. How dare you? Can you imagine how embarrassed Greta would be that you broke the rules? That woman loves you, though. 5 small earthquakes rattle East Tennessee Tuesday morning. People are emailing me. No quakes of note except boom! Hello, Puerto Rico. 4.0, 3.9, just downgraded. Thank you, U.S. Downgrade Service, for reporting on and taking it down. Hello. 5.2 in Tonga. I think I should put on my thonga. Seismic update. No, worldwide volcano news. No news of note. We're waiting on Tao to go boom. Wu flew live. 1,115 deaths, 45,000 plus infected. And those are the official numbers as they claim it's going down and down and down, the infection rate. It's only at like 2,100 a day. That's it. Just little. It's a little bit. If that's the amount that are infected and they can each infect 15 people, hello! As this graph goes up, up, and away. Oh, gosh. American Airlines extends flight suspensions to Hong Kong in mainland China amidst the coronavirus. What do you think that means? Does that mean our economy is going to collapse? Does that mean that this man has on a mask? Fed chairman, coronavirus could hurt the global economy. Well, as cryptocurrency soars, the SARS virus infects the Moors. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell on Tuesday warned Congress that the coronavirus could hurt the global economy. I hope you have stockpiles. And we have a white screen. What does that mean? Yep, we're blocked. Hello, let's come back. Let's bring it back. Work with us. Still white. Death toll from coronavirus surpasses 1,100. U.S. confirms the 13th case. Now, if this has a 14-day gestation period, and we have, well, China reported its highest daily coronavirus death toll on Tuesday. The 103 additional fatalities pushing the total past 1,100. And that's not all. Yeah, still white. Coronavirus update. The illness now has a name, COVID-19. We reported on a new name yesterday, and I'm just going to try to refresh these. Bear with me. And it was the NCP, novel coronavirus pneumonia. But they have now renamed it COVID-19 officially, the World Health Organization said it had chosen the name for the disease to make it no references to places, animals, or people to avoid stigma, because they expect it to kill millions, apparently. Now, let's see if we can get these up here. CDC and hospital errors led to coronavirus patient being sent back to the military base. Now, this is the 13th case in the U.S. in San Diego, and this person apparently contacted hundreds of people, which all could possibly have the virus and be spreading it to hundreds more.
Worldwide deaths from the coronavirus now have climbed to over 1,000. They've passed the total.
Thank you, Wolf. You've totally blitzed us. Now, one man linked to at least 9 coronavirus cases is now linked to 11. After traveling from Singapore to France to the UK, this super spreader is not an enigma. But that video footage is amazing. So the super spreader is not an enigma. We should expect this to be the norm, and we're going to get to it in just a second. China has been hiding the fact that this virus is much more contagious than we know, but it has just broke yesterday, and we're going to share it with you tonight. As we get demonetized, coronavirus could spread through pipes and buildings, officials fear, because it is very contagious. All these links will be below, and the powers that be will block us. Okay, we'll get to that at some other point. So the reality is that 500 Wuhan medical staff are infected with the virus. And a recent paper that we shared showed that 41% infection rate transmission in the hospital, which means that huge amounts of hospital workers are going to be taken out or already have been. And not only that, let me see if we can translate this with you live. This is the problem. So many, and according to Miss Taiwan and the Paul Cottrell channel, good friends of ours, many of the military in China are actually infected because they were on the front lines dealing with this, and it is a very infectious type of disease. So dozens of people in the Chinese Communist Party have been diagnosed, confirmed by Epoch Times and Miss Taiwan. And so no need to, I think I might have the Wu flu. Could be a dab. Survival supplements, pandemics, survive and thrive. We have these in the store. We just put them in there. And that's because, let me see if I can show you. We have coronavirus nutraceuticals and suggested protocols up on Facebook. A lot of you don't follow there. So I'll leave you links below to this very high resolution graphic, which shows the supplements and the protocol. Birch bark and forskolin morning and 3 p.m. Calendula and Relora at noon and 7 p.m. and licorice root all day. And so those are the 5 main protocols for the nutraceuticals that we're recommending based on scientific information and keeping calm and being prepared, not scared. Germany reports outbreak of highly pathogenic H5N8 bird flu at the same time that all this is going on. Pig Ebola disseminating millions of pigs in China, coronavirus infecting tens of thousands in China around the globe, and now bird flu killing Germany's chickens, as well as chickens dying in China because they can't feed them in quarantine cities. Scientists discover a mysterious virus in Brazil with no known genes they can identify. Now, we shared about 6 months ago a paper that says when we get into these solar minimums or grand minimas, that the cosmic ray flux is directly proportional to the outbreak of virus and plague, and apparently we're seeing it worldwide. Scientists discover a mysterious virus in Brazil with no known genes that they can identify. Links will be below. Why is the government turning 11 military bases inside the U.S. into quarantine camps? Well, I think we shared enough information over the last 5 minutes that Hong Kong coronavirus experts warn outbreak could infect 60% to 80% of humanity, causing 51 million deaths. Now, this is a zero hedge piece, but you just follow us here. Title, Novel Coronavirus 2019. We're talking, yes, the woohoo is highly contagious and more infectious than initially estimated. This paper just coming out within the last 24 hours, brought to us. We're going to share it somehow live with you guys. But this paper is brand new, and I just got it. I didn't even read it, but let's read it together. It's a recent emerged human pathogen has spread widely since January 2020. Initially, the basic reproductive number of the R naught was estimated at 2.2 to 2.7. Here we provide a new estimate of this quantity. Hello. We collected extensive individual case reports, and the new R naught value is 4.7 to 6.6, folks. I can't even break you better than that. So I just broke it. Coronavirus, nutraceuticals, and suggested protocols of the COVID-19 virus. We recommend birch bark and forskolin, morning and 3 p.m., calendula and relora, midday and evening, licorice root anytime. These are all available in our Amazon store because I actually barely sleep. Climate crisis, Antarctic record. Have you heard this? I was trying to break this 2 days ago, but we're a little busy researching the virus. So, according to Indian News, and this is what I picked up today, Antarctica records its highest temperature ever in the first week of February. I mean, it's record-breaking. But when I did a little bit of geographical research, this is almost embarrassing. Oh, they don't even have a map, do they? Okay. So the point that this was recorded, 18.3 C on February 6th, was actually 1,800 miles from the South Pole. That would be equivalent to saying that Florida is melting because it's only 1,500 miles from the Arctic Circle. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. This is a point near South America that's, anyway. I'm almost embarrassed that I have to explain that. Activist Greta Thunberg to get a BBC reality show. Yeah. A twist in the story of volcanic eruptions and mass extinctions. What could it be? Scientists show solar system processes control the carbon cycle, not man. Oh my God. Carbonates as a record of the carbon isotope composition of large igneous province outgassing. It's not you. It's not CO2. It might be volcanoes farting, but it's all because of the sun. Hello. Scientists discover a 2-meter-long carnivorous worm with snapping jaws. A carnivorous worm? Did you just say that? I watched that movie. Kevin Bacon was in it, and there was some tremors. Emotions and brain function are altered up to 1 month after a single high dose of psilocybin. Have you taken your mushrooms? Hope you got something out of the video. It's in the preparedness store now. Relora, forskolin, red algae, birch bark, calendula. Holy crap, I didn't even know there was shungite in there. This is what I take every day, joy. It's all in there for you so that you can be prepared and not scared. We love each and every one of you, all of our new one-time donors. Now we're at 95% demonetization for all videos. If you don't become a Patreon, you may lose this feed. Do it now. Share this video.